Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about XRP, one of my favorite cryptocurrencies. So today is the 22nd August 2025, and this is the day whereby Jerome Powell, which is the Federal Reserve Chairman, will speak at the Jackson Hole Economic Symposium. And as I'm making this video, he is also making his speech. So it seems that Jerome Powell has indicated a possibility of interest rate cuts in September or even towards the end of the year. So based on this very good indication, we can see that there is a huge price uptick in cryptocurrencies as well as the stock market in general. And the reason for that is because interest rate cuts are generally bullish for the markets. It indicates an increase in money, liquidity, supply, and this will definitely be a good news for all investors, including myself, who is invested in XRP. So previously I talked about possible accumulation levels of XRP at around the 2.7 to 2.8 region. And just before today, I have just added some XRP tokens at 2.8 level, and I'm so glad that I did it because right after I add XRP at 2.8 level, which is this over here, the price went up. Okay, so now we are sitting at 3.028 or 3.027 around there. And again, today's price uptick is probably because of the possible interest rate cuts coming very soon in September. And yeah, let's continue to monitor the XRP price as well as the possible other bullish catalysts such as the inclusion of XRP ETFs in October as well. So we can see over here, this is a bullish flag pattern forming. How do I identify a bullish flag? First, you look for a huge run up for the XRP price from 7 July all the way to 18 July. So this forms the pole of the flag. And then in order to identify the flag, I am looking for higher lows and lower highs. So you can see from here, I have a low here. Start from the low here, of course, the start of the flag. Then I have a higher low, and then over here, I also have a higher low. Then I need a lower high. So this is the all-time high for XRP at about 3.65. This is the second high, which is 3.34. And then right now we can identify this point as the tip of the flag, which is a lower high again, once again. So this lower high and a higher low forms a triangle. So this shows that there is some price uncertainty and price consolidation within this triangular area. And this is very common after a huge run up for XRP from 2.2 up to 3.6. And then the price will start to consolidate here into a triangle. And this will form a squeeze to prepare for the next run up. So the next run up will challenge the all-time high again. So I foresee the next run up to reach maybe 3.8 or even $4. But that being said, my target for XRP still remains at $5 to $7.50 if possible, and that is determined on whether the Federal Reserve cuts interest rate fast enough and by how much they cut the interest rate. So all these are depending on a lot of external conditions. But hopefully we can at least reach a $4 by the end of this year with the current status quo. All right. So again, another bullish catalyst that's coming up for XRP would be the update on the XRP ETFs that is in October. So I'll be looking out for that as well, and we'll be looking very closely at that. So will I be adding more XRP? It really depends. I think I've added enough. So for now, I just continue to monitor price action. Again, I re-emphasize that price around 2.7 or 2.8 would be a possible level of accumulation because as you can see, this is the previous swing low. This swing low is at 2.77, and yesterday I'll consider a swing low as well, which is at around 2.8. So these two are the possible buys. Of course, everything I shared here is not financial advice, so please always take note and also always exercise your own due diligence and research before engaging the markets. And with that, I will end of this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.